Hi, it's June 7th, 2012. My name's Reginald Angus Argue. I'm here with a young lady who is she's going to be doing the Niagara Motorcycle Show. Her name's Alexis from Lexpress. Alexis, right off the bat, how you're going to fund this show was inspirational in itself. Could you share a little bit about the story behind the funding for the show?
Yeah, pretty much on my own independence events promotion company, and knew I wanted to do this, and it obviously takes a lot of financial backing. So to get things started, I sold my bike. I've had it for over 10 years now, and basically got it since I could ride, and it was just a temporary sacrifice is pretty much how I'm looking at it, because I know, obviously, hoping the event's going to be successful, and so far so good. Everything's looking great, and get another one once the show's done. But you got to get things rolling and make sacrifices in the beginning.
Yeah, you're expecting about 50,000 bikers, and July 19th is going to be a show happening downtown prior to going to the Scotiabank Convention Center for the show, which is July 20th weekend. Could you talk a little bit about what the local and people traveling here to Niagara Falls could expect in the downtown with the mayor opening the ceremonies and everything?
Yeah, we're trying to expose as much of the area as possible. So even though things on the weekend are held at the Scotia Centre, we incorporated the downtown to try and give exposure to the entire area. So calling it our Kickstart on Queen. We're going to be closing down most of Queen Street, bringing in Nick Lee's World Burnout Tour. We'll have a couple bands playing. All the local bars and establishments are going to have patio extensions. So basically do a whole street party on Queen Street. A few vendors are going to set up and do the ribbon cutting ceremony with the mayor and get things started.
And one of the bands that you're bringing in, he's going to be also performing at Sturgis. I was reading the website there. Could you talk a little bit about how famous that band is and how you're able to get that individual?
Just networking and working relationships over the years. I've gone to every single bike show that there is pretty much across North America. I shouldn't say all of them, the significant ones anyhow, and worked at or with the shows themselves. So I've seen what works, what doesn't work, and again, just networking relationships. That's the way I've been able to secure most of the people at this show.
And also, I was reading through the website, and it noted in your past you worked for NASCAR for a little while. And one question I have for you is that what makes you want to come back to Niagara area? What is it about this area that basically makes you want to do this and also, establish your roots here with your company?
Well, I'm born and raised in Niagara, Port Colborne actually, and left when I was pretty young working with NASCAR and NHRA, and I did a lot of events managing corporate hospitality at a lot of the world's elite sporting events. So I've seen it from every level, from bike shows to Daytona 500 to the Ryder Cup, Masters, Super Bowl, PGA Championship. And so I'm really trying to change the way bike shows are run here in Canada and really just put on a fun event for this whole, not just the bike community. I mean, we're incorporating so many demographics with the attractions that we're bringing in and just trying to do things different and showcase this area. Wanted to come back here. I had already moved back here before I knew I was going to do this a couple of years ago, and once I saw the Scotia Centre being built, it was kind of a no-brainer that that's what I was going to do, and I haven't looked back since.
So we're actually going to expect that this show is going to be next year and the year after? Absolutely,
yeah. It'll be an annual show and expand and grow. I mean, this year was supposed to be a 3-day. We've already expanded to a 4-day. The plans are to fully build it to a week-long Niagara Bike Week.
And what are some of the major attractions that the people can expect when they walk into the Scotiabank Convention Center?
The one thing we're really, really excited about, Ron Finch, he's kind of the pioneer of custom bike building, and there's a documentary being done on him with a lot of major bike builders in it. So we've secured the international film premiere for that. And that'll be taking place on the Friday night. And that's going to bring in so many people from all over North America, builders and enthusiasts alike. We have Rat's Hole Custom Bike Show coming up, which is a big thing. They haven't been back to Canada for 7 years now, so they're really excited about that. They'll come in, they create 20 different classes basically, whether you have a ride-in best paint or a pro build. You can come in independently or as a shop, and they put up awards for kind of, like I said, 20 different categories. We've got Motormark's art exhibit. He does work with Jay Leno. Most recently, he's done American Chopper. His work is unbelievable. So we're bringing in basically his whole gallery, and he's also going to do a showpiece for the show that he's working on right now, and it's around $15,000 to $20,000. It's valued at, incorporating Niagara Falls, Niagara Motorcycle Show, and some other events that are going on this summer in the falls too. It's going to be pretty neat, and we have a bike that we're featuring with that. I don't want to say too much because it's kind of a whole unveiling that we're looking forward to doing at the show, but that's going to be a really big aspect for it too. Nick Lee's World Burnout Tour. We've got a ton of vendors coming in, just over 200, between 200 and 250.
Local vendors here?
All over North America. We've even booked one from Dubai. So.
And your website, so I mean, so that way people can go get more information. I know we're quickly going over top everything, but get more detailed information, could we quickly have your website?
Yeah, it's NiagaraMotorcycleShow.com.
And you know, the last thing I want to ask is, do you have any inspirational words you want to leave with people in regards to people that want to reach for their own dreams?
Just go for it, really. You got to have thick skin to be in this industry, and just don't give up. Really, it's simple advice, but it's really effective, and you got to stick to the basics and just keep moving forward, no matter what.
And that quickly, that the bike show is going to be from July 20th to 22nd, and as you were mentioned earlier, it's, July 19th is going to be downtown Niagara Falls. So everyone that's listening to this, just come out and watch this show. From the description that Alexis was saying and what's on the website, it's just going to be outstanding what's going to happen that weekend. Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.